Hi Leo, welcome to your July 2026 love and relationship forecast, where we will be exploring the energetics between you and the person on your mind. My name is Amy. I'm the owner of Looking Glass Tarot. You can book a personal reading with me through lookingglasstarot.com.au. I do recommend that you watch this on my YouTube channel. So if you're not on YouTube, you should be able to find this at the top of the page if you're watching this on Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok. Okay, so I have already pre-shuffled this deck and two other tarot, but I just gave it a quick shuffle on camera. All right, let's see. Okay, so this is good luck, good fortune. It's an Irish person. It's a risk, it's a gamble, and it's an opportunity. So things could be, it could be that things are looking up, or it could be that it could be that there's an opportunity coming in. What you do with it is up to you. So there could be a chance meeting or an encounter, like a brief opening. So yeah, let's see how it could potentially go. Okay, so this tells me that there's been a lot of learning. There's a lot of wisdom, the getting of wisdom and the learning of lessons. That's book. It could also be that there's been some kind of secrecy. Yeah. All right, so this could be you if you're a female or identify as one. This bouquet coming after gifts, so it could be a female because it could be the Queen of Spades. Bouquet could be a surprise or a gift or a reward. Yeah, so it could be like a surprising message, or something comes forth that surprised you that you weren't expecting. Maybe that's the brief opportunity. Like oh, the person on your mind is going to be in the same town as you, or at the same event as you, or they ask you out for coffee, or yeah. There's some kind of like a stability here, an anchoring or returning to normal. That could be like things staying the same. That's an opening. That's complications. Two black queens is gossip. Yeah, so I don't know if there's more people around that know about you and the person on your mind. Yeah, but this is a solution. It could be a solution that leads to complications. Yeah, and Tower could be business or feeling isolated or alone or withdrawing. So, and then these two cards are connected. So there could be secrets or things coming to light that are complicated. You and the gifts that you bring to this relationship could be unlocking the dynamic. Maybe for some of you, it could be, the other person is like, look, I see you. I see what you are. I see what a gift you are. But it doesn't mean that things are straightforward. Doesn't mean the strings, maybe you work together, or maybe they're like an aloof person, or there's still a little bit of coldness or an aloofness. Yeah. Tell me more about this. Okay. Yeah, so it could be that after learning about, from the start of the week, we've got learning things, information being revealed. We've got about your gifts or a surprise forthcoming, and then things could slow down towards the middle of the month. However, whatever happened here at the start of the month leads to some kind of a breakthrough or a solution. And it could be to do with career, because we've got Tower and Moon. That's your vocation and things becoming manifest. Tower is business. Mountain is distance. Rider is a lover, and Coffin is an ending. And then we've got complications. And the snake could be another woman. Yeah, so it could be that what you're learning about is something to do with emotional distance between you and this person. There could have been another woman or another person. There may not have been another woman. It just could be that things are complicated. Maybe because they are a work colleague. Maybe because they do live in a different place. Maybe because they are emotionally unavailable, or they put up a wall, or there is some kind of distance between the two of you guys. But it does look like there's a chink in this hardened crystallization of things are going to be stuck and stay the same with anchor. And so things are going to start, you're going to get more information, and things will start to unfold and become clearer about this whole situation. And that could be the opportunity that presents itself. Where is it? Yeah, and look what's under Clover, love. Yeah, so I do think there is love here. between you and this person. All right. So I've already pre-shuffled this deck. Let's see what else we've got. Okay, let's give a quick shuffle. All right, so the card at the bottom of the deck is your theme. Okay, so the person on your mind, Leo, could be an earth sign. They could be masculine, predominantly masculine in their energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. It could be that you feel like things are stuck or they're quite stubborn. There's a lack of movement. Right. In their head space, there's a curiosity here. They're curious about you. They could be texting you, messaging you, looking at your social media, liking your posts, or it could be that you're just starting to get to know each other. However, if you're a female, like it's like you're a little more mature than they, because we bypassed. It goes page, knight, queen, king. So, and this is your headspace for how you think of them. This is their headspace, how they think of you. So they could be coming from a place of, it's either new, they could have children. That's the other thing. They could have children, and that's foremost and forefront of their mind. Otherwise, they're curious, or they could be a little younger than you, like in age, or they could be a little more, they could be immature. I'm just going to say it. And then you could be the more mature one, or older in age, or older in the sense like you're like, I know what I want, and they're not sure what they want. They're still questioning it. They're still curious about it. They're still unsure. Whereas you're like, nope, I know what I want. I'm very clear. This is also Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy. Okay, so their heart space for you. So for a lot of you, this person is a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And if so, they're thinking about themselves in relation to you. They're like, how do I feel when I'm around you? Otherwise, they want to lead. They want to lead you. They want to protect you. In your heart space, you could be protecting yourself because you can't clearly see the way forward. And because you can't see the way forward, see how she's got the ribbon on her eyes? Yeah. You're like, I don't know what to do, so I'm protecting myself. I'm protecting my heart. And you're thinking with your heart as well, because it's a swords card. In their intentions, it's like they want to walk away from you for now. It's not that they're not curious, they are. It's not that they don't want to be there for you, they do. But right now, they're distracted. Yeah, and it's like you want to investigate this heartache or this heartbreak. You're thinking a lot. Swords, swords, swords. So swords represent like your thoughts in tarot. Cups is emotions. Wands is passion. Swords is thoughts. Pentacles is earth and money. So you're very in your head about this. I don't know if you're cutting off your feelings because you're thinking about it so much. Because they seem to have a little bit more passion and emotion invested, whereas you're just like, this is it. I'm cutting them off. It's painful. I'm protecting myself. 2 of swords, 3 of swords. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. They seem a little self-focused. I'm just going to say this. Like the Page of Swords is looking directly at the camera. So is the King of Wands. And this is a card of emotionally moving on. And this is a card of throwing people out in the cold. Yeah. And even you're turned away in the way that you're behaving. Even though you've got a Cups card, which is finally an emotions card, you're turned away. Where you guys meet, it's a bit of a fight. There's an imbalance here. There's defensiveness and there's a clash of values, and you guys can't see the other's point of view. Hope for the future. Oh, there's healing. There's healing and reconciliation. There's hope for the future. What you need to know about them. We've got Taurus, and we've got that they're quite committed. Quite committed. If it's not to you, which I'm not sure, they're a little all over the place, but they are a kind of person at the end of the day. They do crave commitment. There are all these cups coming. So when it comes to the 2 of you, the energy between the 2 of you, there is love. There is love there. And there's an openness moving forwards. So what you can expect moving forward is the unexpected. That's the Fool card. It's openness and anything can happen. And your advice is to trust yourself. Trust your gut. Trust your gut. Yeah, it's a little all over the place.